Alright, yo, what's up? So today I want to compare the queue times for the new 6v6 arena, and I want to do that because during the previous arena season 2, the long queues were one of the main reasons why I stopped doing arenas, and I found that very annoying and frustrating to wait so much to get a match. And so usually there are much more players during prime time. So currently it is almost 9:15 in the evening, and so I'm expecting some players right now to queue into the arena. And so far, my experience is that on the first day that the 6v6 released, it was on June 26th. I found that the queues were pretty good because a lot of people were queuing. I mean, it was new, and so I'm assuming that people wanted to try it out. And it was pretty good for both ranked and also normal matchmaking. But now it's been pretty much a week since we got this new content, and currently it is July 1st. And so far, I think that the queues are getting pretty long again, and so that's kind of why I want to do this testing here. And to be fair, the 6v6 mode got released in the same time the new raid, and so the only difference is that the new raid actually got delayed by 1 day because of some bugs, and so obviously that could be why it was really good on the first day for the arenas. But as of right now, I'm assuming that many people are actually doing the raids right now, or maybe they're just doing other things. So I want to do this testing anyway, see how that goes, and simply to give me an idea. So let's just go. Alright, so let's first start with the normal matchmaking. And so here I have the game on the left, and then on the right here I have a stopwatch to simply calculate the time that it takes. So let's just go normal matchmaking and start this. Alright, so a queue just popped. So it took me about 8 minutes to get a queue. Okay, somebody declined here actually, so sometimes these things happen. So overall it took me 8 minutes to get a normal matchmaking queue. So I think overall it's decent, but it's getting a little bit long, I think. So for now I'm just going to cancel the matchmaking. Alright, so this time I'm going to try with the ranked matchmaking. So here it is, I'm gonna start the timer. Alright, so here I just reached a 30-minute queue for the ranked arena, and I just think I'm gonna stop the timer right here because I have other things to do and I'm tired of waiting. But you see, my point is that for ranked arenas, I'm not getting queues, and it's a very common thing. You see, the normal matchmaking took about 8 minutes. I mean, the queue got declined, so maybe I could have waited a little bit longer. But here, the ranked, I'm not getting anything. And currently my ranking is 1520, and that puts me at the ranking of 177, and so I don't think it is that high yet. So overall I think queue time is a very important metric to consider for arenas, both for the previous 3v3 and the new mode 6v6, because the thing is that an arena only lasts for 5 minutes and is usually a piece of content that you want to do quickly over and over again. And so if the queues are too long, then it's really difficult to justify waiting for a huge amount of time. Because if, for example, I have to wait more than 30 minutes simply to get into a 5-minute arena, then I don't think it is really good. And when I used to do that, I usually grow resentful and frustrated. So what could really explain the long waiting queues? And I think there are many reasons. And so right now, I think the normal mode is obviously more popular than the ranked mode. Maybe because it's more casual and it's easier to get into. Another reason might be that maybe not enough people are interested in the arena or simply not having fun. And so currently, the 6v6 arena, you need 12 people to get into an arena, and so maybe we don't have enough people to queue over and over again. And another reason obviously is that players might be busy with other pieces of content like the raid. Right now the raid is completely new, it is still the first week, and so people want to clear that. Maybe it's the matchmaking that needs improvement and we don't actually know, and so if it's the matchmaking then we can't really tell what's happening. Another reason might be that maybe there are too many game modes, and so We have the individual matches, we also have the team matches, and the team matches, I don't know a lot of people that are doing that. I know that the team matches are way less popular, and maybe having normal matchmaking and also ranked matchmaking, maybe that's too much, because if there are too many arena game modes, then it splits all the players across all the game modes. And so maybe having only the individual matches and only like one matchmaking would solve this. I don't know. And so another reason might be my own weapon selections. And so currently I'm playing as a seeker, as a one bow. And so since arenas are only limited to one wand, maybe the queues are longer because of my weapons, and so that could be true for other weapons as well, but it's just related to the weapons, I guess. Another thing that influenced the queue times is obviously the players declining or simply not responding to the queues. And here I think it's really hard to predict that, because I mean, if the queues are so long, then yes, people might go AFK and start doing other things. Another thing that happens to me from time to time is that I get teleported into an arena, and before the game even starts, the game gets cancelled even before the countdown, and so it's like I teleport in, and then the game gets cancelled, and then I teleport out, and so this way, like, there's no arena happening, and then I have to queue all over again. And so here I'm just shooting ideas. I'm not exactly sure what's happening, obviously, but one thing that I know is that I find the queues very frustrating and annoying. And so there it is. That's pretty much it for this video, and I hope this was helpful. Alright, see you in the next one. Peace.